Alright, in this video, I'll give you my thoughts about why today Indian females don't want to get married and why Indian men are predominantly single. Okay? And why the whole concept about marriage and relationships, the values are just eroding, and this eroding before our very eyes. And feel free to comment down below and tell me if you think I'm wrong or I'm right. Okay, I'll speak both for Indian men and Indian women and what I've observed. Okay, now understand this much that ever since social media, the cheap or free internet and affordable smartphone devices, handheld devices became a reality, what has happened is young men and young women have been exposed to the world. You have young boys who before, once upon a time, if they wanted to see adult content or they wanted to see a girl or something, they had to literally get out of their house without telling their parents, go to some remote location, and maybe on the beach or somewhere they would see a couple of girls walking, or they would wait, okay, college, these girls will walk at this time. If they wanted to see adult content, they would have to go to this shanty little theaters or home theater system where they would have adult DVDs or laser discs, in a very shanty, dirty area and very dark. You'd pay some money and watch it there. And the only discussion guys would have about girls is when they would meet together, or they would stand, in an area where many girls and guys were passing by, especially girls, stand there and whistle and look and talk. So it was like that once upon a time. Today, however, you don't have to go that far. You just have a smartphone. You need to have a smartphone device. Okay, just like for example, right now I'm sitting in a room alone. You can just take it out. You have the internet connection. Swipe, go incognito mode, or go through a VPN. Go through any. Just type porn, PORN, and you will get to see all the sites which offer you free videos about sex, about females, about anything that you want to see. Okay, so now what has happened is, where once upon a time watching something sexual was once in a blue moon, or you have to wait until the evening or do it secretly, now you can do it 24/7. You can do it literally every hour. In fact, I know quite a number of youngsters who send me private messages. I'm addicted to sex, sitting in my room, I'm literally watching porn 4 hours, 5 hours, and he's pleasuring himself 4-5 hours. Just imagine that. And I don't know what to do. So what has happened is social media, the internet, the cheap smartphone devices, and all these apps which give you free access to chat and interact with members of the opposite sex has made sex or relationships, it has made it very cheap, and it has made it very, like, it has lost its meaning or essence. Where once upon a time, talking to a girl, you have to prepare yourself, you have to dress proper, you have to look good, you have to be presentable, and you always had the fear of rejection. But today, what? You just take out your smartphone and go to Tinder, go to any of the app, and just swipe, and then all you got to do is copy paste, hi babes, how are you, and copy paste this for 100 profiles. In fact, one of my young clients, I was surprised that he told me this. Because he's lonely, because he's not getting any girlfriend, or he has told his parents to find him a wife. So what he did, I don't know what site or whatever, he went there to chat with a real girl. So it seems the first 15-20 minutes is for free. After that, you get charged on your credit card. So he was chatting, and he kept looking at his smartwatch, whatever, that after 15 minutes he'll stop. But somehow he wasn't able to disconnect or discontinue, and he got billed for the next 1 hour or 2 hours, and he ended up losing $80 or something. So tell me, so they cheated me, they billed me for $80. I thought it was for free. And then I asked him, were you actually chatting with a real girl? No, they told me that this is a real girl, real profile. All you know is maybe there's some fat female sitting in some place in US, just typing, yeah, sexy, you can do this to me, do that to me. Or maybe it's a guy, maybe he's just typing, or maybe it's AI. I told him, how do you know? No, 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 she had a real profile and this and that. So it's a very sad state of affairs. Okay, now that is for the boys. Now for the girls, it's a different problem altogether. And for girls, you have girls who will compare themselves with what they see or view as reality. They will see Kim Kardashian or her sisters, they will see an actress that they admire, or they'll see a band or Taylor Swift or some Indian actress, and they will see, oh, her hair is like this, oh, her face is like this, oh, she's endorsing this cream, oh, look at her shoulders, look at the outfit she's wearing, look at that jeans, look at that, she's showing a belly button, oh, it's pierced here, oh, the skin is very white, use this cream, that cream. So when you see all this and you see people that you admire, you obviously want to copy them. And I've seen so many females who, even here in Thailand, I'll tell you, you can clearly make out that this girl is influenced by social media. Because, for example, here in Thailand, I'll just give you an example. Just imagine a normal girl, how a normal girl would look, but this girl would be absolutely white. It is like, it doesn't look normal or natural white. And then she has rouge lipstick, and she has the eye extensions, and she looks like a Japanese doll, and she is dressed up in white, and she is wearing these like designer shoes and all that. And mind you, this girl may be maybe 12, 13, 14 years old, and she's walking like very timid, and she's trying to look beautiful, and her 3-4 friends, all of them look more or less the same. And you can clearly make out this is not like a normal dress. Maybe to dress up the way she has must have taken at least 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So, and these are not girls who are very rich. These are girls who maybe their mom and dad is just selling fruits and vegetables in the market, or they're selling meat, or they have a small shop, and they live in very dingy quarters. They live like in a room where they have to sleep and eat and everything there, and there's a shared toilet. So you're talking of very simple, poor people. But these girls, the way they are dressed up is like unbelievable. And then obviously they'll have their boyfriend, and the boyfriend will look totally different. He'll look like a guy who's working in the rice fields, and he's sweaty and all, but she will look like a doll, and she will move like that. And they have contact lenses, and they have like literally everything. In fact, on this island, which is supposed to be simple nature, there are cosmetic surgeries. There are clinics that do surgery, Botox. They will. It's unbelievable. They will do literally any and every surgery that you're looking for, whether it's your chin, whether it's breaking your nose and making it proper, whether it's your cheeks, whether it's your face, whether it's your hair, it's whitening your skin. And these ads, these ads are openly and explicitly on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook. So imagine a small girl being exposed to all this, that your nose is not perfect, your lips are not perfect, your teeth are not perfect, make it beautiful. Guys will be attracted to even toothpaste, or even even a shampoo. What do they show? Oh, when you brush your teeth, it smells nice, the guy will be attracted to you. And both of them, when they breathe, or when they let out air, the guy is like, even a deodorant, when she's putting in, the guy will get attracted to her. So guess which brand she'll be inclined to buy. So when you have girls being exposed and being compared to somebody else, and then she looks at her real face in the mirror, and she's like, no, I need to look nice. So obviously she wants to do all these things. And even worse is when you have these apps, these filters that make your skin, you can just search face app. It makes your eyes bigger. It makes your skin like pale, or like a kind of glossy. You can lighten your skin. You can even have an actress or someone and try to look a little bit like her features, her cheek, her chin, her ears. It's unbelievable. And they actually use these images to enhance their appearance online. And you'd not believe, with this image, with this fake image, which is not them, they'll put it on Facebook, they'll put it on Tinder, they'll put it on all the sites. And a guy somewhere, there'll be a bunch of guys, oh, I love you. Oh, so they get so much of attention and they get addicted to this. So you get guys who are addicted to the virtual world. You get girls who are addicted to what is not real. So both of them are getting this dopamine high. Okay. Now, how does that relate to India? This in itself is spreading in India. Okay. How many girls they'll keep their smartphone and they'll do some dance and they'll show their talent, and guys, oh, you're so amazing, wow, big fan of yours, oh, I love your dance. Or they'll sing. What are they doing? They're constantly trying to get these social media currency, the validation. I have 4,000 followers, I have 300 likes, I have 200 comments. Even my wife sometimes tells me, oh, I uploaded this photograph, 25 likes I got in 1 hour. My wife will tell me sometimes. So this impacts all the men and women in India. Okay. And for boys, it is, I got the other day in my WhatsApp group, this young man of 20, he was literally asking in my group that is dedicated to bodybuilding, steroids and all that. 20-year-old is asking, which steroid stack should I take? He gave the names. And I asked him, like, how old are you? He said 20. Why the hell are you using steroids? At 20, he's using steroids. He said, I had low self-esteem and I was fat and I want to respect. But today I'm healthy. And I said, no, stop. You're not healthy. You're not focused on health. You're only focused on showing off. And he had a big physique. Okay? He had a good physique. But I told him, all this will vanish the day you stop your steroids. Okay, I know you're putting a lot of hard work. I know you're eating right and dieting and all that. And why do you think he's doing it? He's doing it to look important in front of his friends and, yes, attract members of the opposite sex. So when you have men and women both being brainwashed, being addicted to social media, don't you think it's going to affect their preferences, their choices, and their decisions in life? See, today for boys, for young Indian men, they are looking for an arm candy. Okay, they are looking for a girl who they can show off to the world. This, my girl, she's so hot. They'll give you the bullshit that, oh, I'm looking for love, I'm looking for a partner, I'm looking for a companion, I'm looking for a friend. All that sweet sounding words. It's like Obama, it's like Sadhguru. Sweet sounding words. I'm looking for true love, I'm looking for a companion for life. No, you are looking for a hot female with a hot figure, with good looks, with an amazing body. And further than that, you're looking for incredible sex, amazing pleasure, and it's like free sex. Whenever you want free sex, you can get. You feel horny, you feel turned on, she's there for you and she'll take care of you. And you are looking for someone who you can show off. Why do you think there are so many South Indians, or there are so many Indians who show their white, blonde, Gora wife? Why? Because, see, I got, it's a matter of pride. Which Indian male, tell me, which Indian male wouldn't want to flaunt his blonde, beautiful, hot female? They would love to do that. They would love to do that. Show me one Indian guy who has married a white female but kept her hidden and not talked about it. Not impossible. Okay? So men are looking to show off, to show their arm candy. Like, for example, in these Asian countries or these third world countries, whether it's Philippines, whether it's Thailand, it's Cambodia, it's Africa, wherever. Why do you think these 40, 50, 60-year-old old men, why do you think these old men will get a 20-year-old girl? Why? Because they want to show, see, I still have a hot female. Me, I can get. Because, in their country, they can't get. So They come to these countries to get and show and relive their fantasies. Why do you think so many guys want a girl who's abroad and where they fall in love with? Why? And when they can't go abroad, what do? In India itself, they will ask their mom and dad and they will tell, please, I want an arranged marriage. I want a good girl. They're desperately dying to get a girl who they can show off. And it's not just the boy, even the mother and father. We want a good girl, good quality product. We are looking, it's like purchasing a car. We are looking for a car. This is our budget. It should have a nice engine. It should have nice AC. It should have, you know, where you can keep the cup holder. And it should be like a family sedan where we all can sit. Good mileage, easy maintenance, you know, and we should be able to get spare parts. You know, so it's more like shopping around to get a good girl for their son. Why? We looked after our son so well. We want a girl to take care of him now. After all, he is the Maharaja. He is our son. We need a girl who will be his slave, who will take care of him. And not only him, take care of us also. Beti, daughter, massage our feet, Beti. Come, nice doggy. Come, press the leg. I'm old enough to be a mom and dad. Press our leg, okay. Press my head a little bit, okay. Now clean the kitchen, daughter. Before we used to have a maid, but now we have to cut down costs. Come on, go clean the kitchen. Prepare good food for us. Very good, daughter. Very good. Like if you see these ads, what do they show? When the mother, father, and the son, they're sitting there on the sofa. They will go and meet during the arranged marriage, meet the mother and mother and father of the girl, and they'll say, "Where is the daughter? Let us see. Where is our daughter? Where is our daughter?" So our daughter, she will wear a nice sari. She'll have a nice tray with tea, coffee, biscuit, because she has to show, no, I'm a qualified maid. Oh, here, and then she'll keep the tea, coffee, whatever biscuits, and then she'll pour, she'll make, here uncle, here auntie, here, and then she will look at the husband and she'll give it to him, and they will be testing, they'll be checking. Oh, very good. Good posture, good delivery, serving tea, very good. We'll give her 8 out of 10. Tea quality, making, 9 out of 10. Okay, how did she serve us? Yeah, those are the ratings by which you're going to evaluate this girl. Why? Because you're hoping this girl can be a great maid for us at home. And then they'll say, son, sit and talk to her, take her interview, ask her some questions so that we can finalize the deal. This is what used to happen. I don't know if it still happens. So, Indian men, what they are actually looking for, like they say, they're looking for a girl who they can have free sex, who they can show as a arm candy, who can be a maid in the house, who can cut down the costs and the overheads, do the cleaning, do the cooking, and serve the Maharaja, the king. Okay. And Indian parents want someone who will be a slave, massage their feet, massage their head, take care, and they'll say, this is like our daughter. No, this is actually like a servant that we wanted so that now we can relax. This is the boys' side. And remember, there's a lot of ego to show. See our daughter, see this girl, only because our son is so amazing. Now comes the female side. Once upon a time, what I told you about how the girls are being treated, this was a reality. However, as social media, as times evolved, parents started thinking, do I want my daughter to be like a slave and take crap from someone? Do I want her to be like under a guy? We have given her so much love. Why don't we give her a good life? And then obviously with social media, she can work in America, she can work in Australia, she can be an independent woman, she can earn money. Then they began to think, she can go abroad. Maybe she can get a foreign husband. Why a narrow-minded Indian husband? She can get maybe a good passport, a citizenship. And then instead of us dying here, and then if we don't have a daughter, who will take care of us? She will get a white passport, white citizenship. She will take us also there. Or if she earns in US dollar, we don't have to worry. She will take care of us. And those are legit concerns. Why? Because if the daughter goes, then who will take care of them? So they keep encouraging their daughter to study hard. See, daughter, you'll have a good life, work hard. And the parents work day and night to send their daughters to the best colleges, the best schools, the best countries. But guess what? Along with the best colleges, the best schools, the best countries, whatever, you tend to meet people who are at a different level, who are exposed to the Western world, who have traveled a lot, who have met other men, who have been in other countries, who have seen different value systems, who have access to the internet, who have access to smart devices. And then this girl who was born with Indian values and Indian tradition, Indian culture, all of a sudden, she starts looking at Western values. She starts looking at Western concepts. Concepts like, I've written a few, like, for example, feminism. She gets introduced to what is feminism. You need to respect yourself. You don't need a man. You have to be independent. Then female empowerment, then female independence, then focus on your career. Everything else will fall in place. These are typical realities. And then they are introduced to freedom, where nobody is watching you. You can do whatever you want. When a girl is with her mother and father and society is watching, she has to be very careful. She has so much of pressure. But now all of a sudden she's in Canada, she's in US, she's in Australia. Oh, she's with her friends. She can wear whatever she likes. She can watch whatever she likes. She can go out with her friends to nightclubs, to discos, to parties, to, boys and girls all meeting together and they're drinking and nights out and sleepovers, which were not part of the Indian concept. In fact, I cannot give you the identity of this girl. These two girls were my clients' daughters. When they were in India, Sati Savitri, very, very, very obedient, very well dressed, very nice. And they used to tell me, hello, uncle. They used to call me. Time flies. Now, both these girls are abroad. One is in Canada, one is in US. And guess what? Her Facebook profile is with her lying down on the beach with a bikini, and a close-up shot, you can nicely see her cleavage. She is, I think, 17 or 18. And the other girl is with, her leg is up, and one guy is holding a friend, and they hey, like this, all this, hey. Okay. And I chatted with the client. I asked them, how's it going? Oh, my daughters, they are studying in some of the top colleges, and one wants to be a creative this thing, one wants to be in the media. And, I wanted to see if the parent would highlight that before she was very Indianish or Indian values, Indian culture, and now she's like, nothing. Then finally, I brought it up. I said, I just want to ask you, don't feel bad. You've been my client for many years. What do you think of your daughter now? She's showing, this profile picture and this and that. Because you can see the bikini. I explicitly asked, what did the father, mother say? Yes, what did they say? Can you guess? Well, this is what they told me. See, Loy, times have changed. This is not our generation. This is a new generation. If you put more restrictions on them, they'll do even worse. So we have to support them. We have to be there for them. So I'm like a good friend to them, and we listen. In fact, before they visit, they used to call me uncle, right? Now hey, Loy, how are you doing? No uncle, no nothing. Not even sir. No, because US, no. Hey, Loy, how are you doing? Nice to see you again. Oh, okay. So this is what is happening. And on top of that, before where girls were, it was a taboo subject to talk about sex or be with a guy, or, in our Indian culture, Indian tradition, olden days, if a girl was seen with a guy, only seen. I remember my own, one female member in our family, she was just, the guy used to just walk outside the office. It became a scandal. Just talking to a guy, scandal. Okay, just talking, nothing else. Today, girls can sleep over someone else's house with a couple of guys and girls, and they're saying, Loy, they're like teenagers, they're just going out for movies. What do you think they do when they go for movies all together, when the parents are not looking, when they sleep in a camp, when there's no mother, father, there are no elders? What do you think they are doing? Do you think they are sitting and praying, reciting chants to Ram, Sita, Allah, and Jesus? No. You and I have been young. We know what is in our heads. And on top of that, today smoking has become a norm. Vaping has become a norm. Drinking alcohol is called socializing. You even have birth control pills, which are easily available on across the counter. You can buy condoms in any supermarket, any place. What is not allowed? Tell me. And when they are staying away from their parents, don't you think they are exposed to all this? In fact, how many girls forget? I've told you, in my previous videos where girls were asking, Indian girls were asking me, sir, like they had booked a session, sir, what are your thoughts on me having an OnlyFans account? And I asked her, why do you want an OnlyFans account? She's saying, my friend is making a lot of money. She has a couple of sugar daddies and she's earning like 1,700 US dollars through this by sending her nude pics. I said, you are sending a nude pic? No, sir, just a boobs shot or down. We just take a photo and a video and they tell us what to do, and we send it to them and they send the money. Can you imagine this? This is a college girl. A college girl is asking me this. So, sir, I wanted it to be streamlined, so that is why I thought, why not have OnlyFans? A young girl, Indian girl, is asking me about a sugar daddy. Is asking me about OnlyFans. Can you imagine the audacity, the cultural shift? And this is not a girl whose parents are bad or whose upbringing is rotten. This is a girl from a very decent family. And I asked her, why do you want a sugar daddy? Why do you want? Sir, I don't want to put pressure on my parents. I want them to, have lesser headache. See how do they? Oh, I'm doing this for the good of my parents. In fact, there's a documentary where a British couple, their daughter does OnlyFans, and the present, I don't know if it was BBC or whatever, the reporter asked the parents, what do you think of your daughter doing OnlyFans? Oh, she's an independent woman. We were born and raised as conservative Catholics, but we have to respect her freedom, her individualism. And you know why they'll not complain? Because the daughter, young girl who was supposed to be, I don't know, lawyer or doctor or whatever, but she decided, that is why the BBC, they focused on her. She gave up being a lawyer, she gave up being a doctor or whatever. She has purchased down payment cash, a house for the mother and father, a brand new car for the father. She's paying for their vacations and holidays. So why should the parents complain? See, without a man, without a career, if she goes through being a doctor or being a lawyer, she can never earn all this. But having sugar daddies showing her bobs and vagine and her body parts, you think the parents are complaining? No. Because if they complain, the daughter will say, okay, fine, bye. So they're quiet. So when you have social media that brainwashes these girls on how to look, what operation to go through, what surgeries, what tablets, what injections to take. When you have them investing their money to look like this, to put on makeup which is expensive, don't you think they want someone who can help them manage these expenses? On top of that, they are asked to focus on their careers, focus on making money, focus on being independent, on being feminist, on empowerment, all these words. Do you seriously think they are looking to settle down, marry a guy, a simple guy, so that they can cook and clean in the house? Do you seriously think they want to do that? If a girl is earning money, you think she wants to do work in the house? She'll tell, go get a servant. And she will be very masculine. She will tell the guy, you're earning, you're coming home and relaxing and you're going out with your friends. Why should I bloody be in the house and this thing? I'll also Come to the house, I'll change, I'll go out with my friends for a drink. There are a lot of clubs that give free drinks for us females. Why should I? Tell me, then what will you answer? Will you give her values? Oh, you have to be a mother. She'll say, why should I give birth to a child and be stuck at home? I'm going to keep the pregnancy for later. When we have enough cash, we'll see. And you have to help me. Others, I'm not interested. What will you say? So, when you have, birth control pills, where you can have sex without any repercussions, when you can smoke and drink and it's called socializing, when it's called modernism, when it's called feminism, when it's called empowerment. Imagine empowerment. They are meeting men and talking to men and being introduced to Western culture, Western concepts. They are being told, you should focus on your career, being a CEO, you can be a director, you have so much of talent, we spend so much money on you, achieve your dreams. Which girl do you think wants to sit at home and cook and clean? And if she were to choose a guy, do you think she's going to choose a guy who is at this level, at her level? Hell no. She will look at a guy, I'm at this level. I want a guy who is up here. I have so many expenses. I have so many expectations, so many demands. Hell, others, why the hell should I marry? I'll be single. I'll enjoy my freedom. I'll be alone. And this is the actual logic females give. If I'm single, if I don't like the guy, bye. I'll go get the next guy. If I don't like him, bye. I can meet 4-5 guys in one day, one night. Why should I be stuck with one guy? Then what will you answer? Tell me, what will you say? You can't say anything. Today's females have been told, my dear daughter, you do whatever it takes to be happy, live your life, and if you find a guy who can take care of you, only then. Others, you do what makes you happy. Then why should the girl lower her standards? Which comes to the biggest thing, where today relationships are become transactional. It's nothing but a transaction. You're my boyfriend or you're my girlfriend. I'll give you this, you give me this. Girls also say, fine. You want me? Give me this. I'll take care of you. You can't give me this? There are so many guys in the market. I can get whoever I want. 40-year-old women, 50-year-old women. They get even 20-year-old boys, toy boys, who are ready to do whatever they want. They just have to give them instructions because these boys are desperate for sex, The girl will just lie down. Okay, do what I want. If you don't satisfy me, bye-bye. And they even pay money for the toy boy to take care of them. This is what is happening today. See, I can go on and on about men and women. And this is not a video about men are good or bad or women are good or bad. This video is more about the realities and the challenges which we'll face today. In a day of, forget globalization, in a day of social media, almost free internet, free apps, and where you can see the lives of other people and you see unlimited options, you want the best deal in town. That's why a guy is here, but he'll want a girl who's up here. And a girl who's here wants a guy who's right up there. And then when a guy wants a girl up there and a girl wants a guy up there, who is going to marry who? Why should they marry? Seriously, why should they marry? Today you can have sex with a guy or girl without marriage. It's called open relationship. Respecting boundaries, respecting the freedom. So why do you want to get tied up? Why do you want to get tied down? So you're getting the best of both the worlds. You are having sex, no need marriage. You want to have a child, you can adopt. Why to have your own child? And why should I work as a slave in the house when I can get a maid? So let me work. Empowerment, no? Female empowerment. Today they even talk about divorce with absolute no shame. It's divorce. If it doesn't work out, we'll shake hands, go our own ways. That's how females talk. That's how guys talk. So because of all this today, marriage is becoming impossible. The expectations are way too high and relationships are all become transactional, where everyone is searching for the best deal in town, the best package, the best everything. So when both want this way, then Who's going to settle down? Anyway, I don't see this getting any time better. I see it getting worse. And you can be rest assured that we'll not see the problems today, but we'll see the problems by the next generation, which will be even more worse. So, for all of you who have children, be prepared for a wild ride. And for those of you who are looking to get married, all the best. All the best. See if you can find someone, which I doubt. Because even if you find someone, chances are, will it work? Not work? The chances of it not working are even more higher. Because you can take your smartphone, sit quietly somewhere, chat with whomsoever, who's there to watch. You can do whatever you want, right? Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Good, bad, ugly. Love to hear from you. This is me signing off. Take care.